Hey guys, welcome to Hit Cricket, your source for cricket analysis, commentary, and fun. I'm your host Rahul, and today we'll be going through the potential steals and gems, potential steals and gems with regard to Indian spinners in the IPL auction 2025. So first name I have up is the leg spinner from Tamil Nadu, Jataved Subramanian. Now, he's 25 years old, he's a right-arm leg spinner, and he's someone who reminds me a lot of Yuzvendra Chahal. He bowls slower through the air, very similar to how Yuzi does, and he picks wickets through his loop and flight. He also has a ripping googly and can go back through the gate on whenever he wishes to. And his googly is something that's really hard to pick as well. And he's someone who is both economical and a wicket taker. In fact, he just had an economy of barely over six in the recent TNPL, and he also has a record of picking up wickets in the TNPL as well. He was part of SRH last year, and although he didn't get much of a chance, I feel that he can be a real uh, low price option for a team needy of a spinner, and they can just plug him in as the season goes on and the tracks start wearing. Because I really see similar to Chahal type trajectory for Subramanian in the way he bowls. Next name I have up on my list is Siddharth Manimaran, a spinner also from Tamil Nadu, this time left arm orthodox though. Uh, in the TNPL, he's played 10 matches and picked up 19 wickets at an economy of merely 5.5. Now, that is insane in the T20 era that we're in currently, purely because of the way the game is evolving. I mean, we're seeing 200 being scored at will, and a guy who has an economy of 5.5 and also takes almost two wickets a game is something you never see. And just to remind you all, he also dismissed Virat Kohli last year when LSG took on RCB. So obviously he has something in him, and he uh, he has utilized the few opportunities that he's got, and he's someone who is being talked about a lot in the Tamil Nadu circuit. So I think he's someone who won't go that much, but a left arm spinner who can bowl in the power play and in the middle overs is a quality that's hard to find, especially an Indian spinner like that. So if someone can buy him for cheap and give him a consistent run in the starting lineup, I feel it'd definitely be useful. The next name I have on my list is Anukul Roy. He's another left-arm orthodox spinner. He was part of KKR for the last couple of years. Uh, didn't really get a chance to show his skills, but he's another one of those bowlers like Siddharth Manimaran who can bowl with the new ball and in the middle overs, and he can also contribute with the bat. I remember him coming out for at number three for KKR one game, and although the move didn't work, it shows that they have faith in his batting, and he can give you a bit of a cameo at the end of the innings as well. So he's someone who's primarily a bowler who can bowl with the new ball in the middle overs, but can also give you some runs later down if you need. And I think that's a valuable skill, and he won't go for much money. So I feel that both Siddharth Maniman and Anukul Roy on that Lucknow pitch or on a Rajasthan pitch or on Chennai pitch would be extremely useful and someone who could get game time and make it useful and make it something they can capitalize on. And finally, the last name I have on my list for spinner is Harpreet Brar. He's not got a chance to play for India yet, but he has shown his skill in the IPL and in the domestic circuit. I mean, he's a quality left arm orthodox bowler again. Bowls extremely well in the middle overs. We've seen him take out Virat Kohli, Glenn Maxwell, AB de Villiers numerous times, and he just bowls a consistent line in length and doesn't let you get away with playing your shots. He bowls at that good length area and doesn't let you commit too much on the front foot or the back foot, and he bowls at a good pace and fires it in so that it's really hard to uh, gauge the length that he's bowling at. And I think that's a really good asset about him. And his batting is also something that's useful. He can tonk a few sixes at the end if needed, and he can also stick around with a known batter if required. So I think he would also be a great fit on a ground like Chennai or Lucknow or Rajasthan for that matter. I don't know if he'd fit that well on the smaller grounds like the Chinnaswamy and the Firozshah Kotla, but he'd definitely be a good fit on bigger grounds. Even going back to Punjab, I wouldn't rule that out because he's performed there and the ground size suits the style of bowling that he has. And so this is all I have for the spinners, uncaps or gems that you could find in the auction with regard to Indian spinners. As far as Jadaved Subramanian is concerned, I think I forgot to mention the team he potentially could go to. I see CSK potentially target him targeting him just because of his TNPL success. Maybe he goes back to SRH if they saw something in him in the Nets. Or he can go, as I mentioned, to Lucknow or Rajasthan, or maybe even the Bangalore. They've had Chahal, and Chahal's had success at the Chinnaswamy. So maybe Jadaved Subramanian could replicate that success. They could think in that fashion, but he'd definitely be a cheap option who could uh, be in the Chahal mold and get a bunch of wickets at an economical standpoint. So this is what I think about the Indian spinners who could be steals at the auction. The next video, I'll be talking about all-rounders, Indian all-rounders who could be match winners and league winners who will be coming in the mega auction IPL 2025. So until then, goodbye.